right, y'all. Okay, I done started this over a couple of times, and I'm not gonna start it over again. I'm not gonna do it. Um, Real rap raw, as me and my ex bestie used to say. That's what y'all gonna get. Okay. So anyway, welcome to episode number 3. Somebody needs to hear this. Today the topic is relationships and what I've learned from them, what I'm continuing to learn, and what I'm, you know, how I want to take what I have learned into the next level, into the next relationship, you know, if and when that happens. I'm sure it's going to happen. I'm a Libra. I'm going to get in a relationship. Anyway, more about that later. So, episode 3, somebody needs to hear this. Relationship talk. So, first, I want to say I'm 41. So, I'm well in my right mind to speak about relationships without blaming anybody, without blaming myself. Blame has no part in this. Simply put, people connect, they disconnect. Sometimes we don't disconnect quick enough, in my opinion. I have been accused of being a runner. I have been in relationships and I say that because I believe I was the only one relating at times. That's in my, youth, earlier 20s. That I stayed in too long. And so I do feel like sometimes that caused me to go ahead and pull the plug on a lot of these relationships as of late, because I just I don't have the time. At least that's what I have led myself to believe. When really it's just a low tolerance thing, and I don't think that's wrong. All right. So when I talk about relationships, I'm not talking about the fly by the night relationships. We've all had those. One night stands, I'm not counting those. Those are not relationships. I'm talking about what I've considered to be significant relationships. Okay. So I've been married and divorced. I've had strong, significant relationships with men. I've had strong, significant relationships with women. I'm about through the zodiac wheel. Mind your business. Okay. Or mine. I'm giving it to you. So it is what it is. So this is just my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know if y'all want to get on here and tell y'all story. I'm not gonna give any gory details or anything like that. Just whatever. All right. So I'm probably going to go with my most recent relationship first. Just a little quick snippet of it. It was a two-piece, a two-parter, because I do play those X games. That has been something that I have done, hell, all my relationship life, all my young life, adult life. I'm into comfort. I feel like the person knows me. I know them. I know what they're capable of already. Mistake number 1 for me, because I know what they're capable of already, why I kept jumping into those things and them jumping back into it with me. Whatever. So yes, so we were together. We met 2021. My latest and greatest, not greatest, but whatever, latest. Okay. So my latest, we met in 2021. We had a long distance situation. So they started November 2021. We were living with each other by June 2022. So very quick. A lot of my relationships move very fast. It didn't last. 12 months in, I was ready to go. Actually, 6 months, but I try to hang on and see the best in both of us. I try to work on myself in the midst of this relationship. I'm never blaming anybody for anything. I want to do my work, my shadow work, figure out what it is that I may not be getting right, try to understand them to the best of my ability, and then I can't do no more, so I go ahead and dip out. Well, I called her, and I reached out to her last December, this December. So we're talking June 2022. to June 2023, exactly 12 months. We broke up over the summer. We tried to kick it again during the fall that year. Didn't work. Then we tried again this December, and it didn't work. We're broke up again. And this is it for me because I've learned something about myself. One, I'm going back to go get these people. And of course they're saying yes. No cocky shit. I know who I am. I know how I show up in these relationships. So of course they want me back too. Whatever, it is what it is. But I like to reach out to people because I have a lot of forgive and forget in me. That doesn't make it great. That doesn't make it bad. It is what it is. That's just how Janiqua's showing up. I'm just telling y'all my truth. I have a lot of forgive and forget, and a lot of this shit stuff, excuse me, forgive, yes, forget, no, because people are still who they are, and I got to stop doing me and them like that. I say them because I'm 100% sure then when I come back around, when I circle the block, they have to think, oh, well, shoot, she must be cool with how I'm coming. And I'm almost sure emotional manipulation, that is how I'm showing up. I'm good with how you are right now. And that is absolutely not the truth. So in the last few months, I have learned, baby, you are being dishonest with you being dishonest with them. You are not accepting them as they are. Honest truth, hard truth. I had to get tough with myself because, oh my God, I'm such a bad person. I'm not accepting these people as they are. I had to let that go. I prayed about it. I meditated about it. And then I got into radical acceptance of me and them. Meaning, I am accepting you as you are now. I just don't have to like it. And I think that is a I'm not gonna cuss. I almost cuss, but that is A-okay to realize that you just don't like people or how they're behaving. You have those conversations. I am a talker. Anybody who knows me knows I'm going to talk. I done told you front ways and back ways what it is that I'm feeling. I have no problem with my throat chakra or expressing myself. I think I spit. I have no problem with expressing myself. I don't talk too much. More than likely, I work in customer service on the phones because that's what I do. I talk. Okay. So I give chances. I give chance after chance after chance. I've never asked for anybody to kiss my patootie. Not once. Not once. I do feel like I have asked, whether it be verbally or with my energy, people to show up better than what they've ever intended to show up in this relationship. And that's where I have to check myself. Okay. You know that saying, you can only meet people as deeply as you've met themselves, as deeply as they've met themselves. Well, it goes the opposite way too. I'm running around out here seeing the absolute best in everyone. But because of that, I'm missing the other parts. And again, not saying that that's horrible, meaning the other parts of people. Because if y'all think that I think I'm perfect, I don't. I know I got my effed up things about me. I speak on it all the time to everyone because I just am that transparent. Don't bother me none. Okay. Now, again, people just don't have to like it. I don't have to like it. They don't have to like this. It is what it is. Move on. That move on is where we run into some of our challenges. Me and a lot of the people that I've dealt with, don't nobody want to move on. Everybody want to work. Relationships require work. I work 40 hours a week and I got 4 kids and 2 grandbabies. That ain't the type of work I'm trying to get into. At 41, I'm so serious. We got to be working on ourselves. I know I'm probably talking in circles. I hope y'all catching some of this. If not, hey, ask me. Y'all know this is a work in progress. I'm talking to y'all like I talk to myself. My journal, my daughter, my mother, my good friends. Anthony and Shatanya, if y'all listening. Shayla. Ooh, don't get me the name of people. Don't get me the name of people. Maya, my nail tech. Love you, girl. So anyway, oh yeah, she be doing this. She be doing that. Anyways, Oh my God, what was I talking about? That is so horrible. I'm a life path 5, y'all. I'm getting me straight. Get me together. So anyway, I'm gonna move on. So that relationship has ended. I did try to, did I even ever get to the end of the story? So the breakup 7 days ago, so not this Sunday that just passed, but the Sunday before then, I decided we were going to just be friends because, again, I'm consistently working on myself. And in working on myself, I realized, hey, baby, we've moved too fast. I moved too fast in the beginning of our relationship, 2021 to 2022 to 2023. And then in this relationship that ended 2023 and half of 2024. That was 2020, end of 2023 to half of 2024. I moved too fast. I'm not talking about her. If she feel like she moved too fast, she feel like she need what, I'm talking about myself. I moved too fast and I needed to slow this down. We were engaged. She proposed to me in April. I accepted, knowing good and hell well I did not want to marry this lady. That is, again, why would I do that? Why am I saying yes? I feel like a part of me, it was 50-50. Maybe I did. Very quickly, I didn't. I do change my mind a lot. Air, energy. I changed my mind. Okay. Um, so it really went downhill from there. More than likely because I wasn't being honest with myself, my needs, what I needed out of this relationship. Well, several things occurred and I just couldn't get an understanding from her. I guess she didn't understand me and I didn't understand her. So I decided friendship, let's slow it down. Well, within that 7 days, we had several conversations. She was like, I'm bringing your key back. And I'm like, why are you acting like this? I thought we were going to be friends. Why do we have to make these drastic changes? Mistake number 35 and 11. 511. Everybody don't want to be your friend, Janiqua. Everybody doesn't want to have a full-on, blown engagement with you, marriage with you, and then stop, drop, and roll and be your friend. They don't want to do that. They don't have to do that. Okay? That don't make them bad. That makes me, honestly, thinking about it on the outside looking in, it's a horrible, horrible thing. Maybe come back one day and be friends, but hey, you want to be just friends? Don't nobody want to hear all of that. They don't. Well, whatever. So she was like, no, I don't want my key back. I just want to give you your key back. We had words about that. I said, well, do you want the ring back? She was like, no. Ain't nothing I'm going to be able to do with it but pawn it. I was still wearing my ring because in my head, I'm not on the market. You know what I'm saying? We're friends, we're cool, whatever. And I feel like we're slowing it down, slowing it down. Why 7 days later on the Sunday, the very next Sunday, this lady gonna text me talking about how many shoes she got over my house, gather them together, blah, they squad with the whoop. I was like, cool. I also got a box of your keepsakes, not that she's giving me, but your keepsakes that you left the last time you lived here. I'll go ahead and get that for you too. It's ever gonna tell me, make sure you put your ring, make sure you put that ring and my key in there. Cool. My feelings was hurt. I'm not gonna hold you. My feelings was hurt, but I planned on I planned on being calm, cool, and collected. Okay, that was my plan. She came in. I'm stirring my coffee. We back to story time. If y'all can't tell, came in. I'm stirring my coffee. Stirring my coffee. She was like, "And the ring?" I said, "It's in the box." I'm stirring my coffee because gone now. Go on. You asked for it. I'm giving it to you. Sure as my name is Janiqua, I ain't never try to cheat or beat nobody. Have your SHIT back, baby. If you don't want me to have it, I don't got to have it, honey. Cool. I go in my living room. This lady is pulling stuff out of the box, trying to find the ring. I guess she didn't believe me. Girl, I almost kicked her hip off her back. That's how much I flipped off back of my feelings being hurt. I grabbed that box and said, get the out of my, okay, get the F out of my house is what I told her. I got to turn shit out. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of it. Um, the point of me telling you all this, I hurt my own feelings. I hurt my own feelings. That lady told me what it was that she wanted. I wasn't able to provide what it was that she needed. For whatever, regardless of what my reasoning was, I needed to let that go. Friendship was only me trying to ease into the change versus rip the band-aid off. That wasn't going to work for her, and if a dang sure wasn't going to work for me in the end of the day, because I got my feelings hurt. I got my feelings hurt. So what did I learn? Because that I could say that I can get the name and names. That is pretty much dang near exactly how almost all of my relationships are. I want to just be their friend after a little while. I don't know if I'm even cut out for relationships. I'm gonna figure that part out. But I always end up just wanting to maintain the connection in some way. I don't want to close no doors. Why? That's that toxicity people are talking about. Why I don't want to close these doors? What do I think I'm going to miss? I have come to terms. I have many journals stating my pros and my cons. I love lists. I've prayed. I've received answers. So why am I trying to hold on to people that God has tried to move out of my life? Am I not trusting myself? Am I not? What is it? So that's what I had to come to, and that's what I'm coming to now. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Um, with tears in my eyes, if need be, I gotta let people go. If you are showing up in a way that just does not gel with me in this now moment, it's over with. That is friend, that is job, that is romantic partner. I know this is may not be popular opinion, but it is what it is. Again, I am very vocal. I'm very vocal about my leads, and I'm an amazing listener. And this is me tooting my horn, yes, but talk to me for a good 30 minutes and you're going to see what everybody else sees. I have long-term friendships. I have a wonderful relationship with my mother and my daughter. I'm in customer service. Okay. I cannot do all of these things without being both a wonderful speaker and a listener. I have a stellium in my third house, ruled by Mercury. This is what I came here to do. I have no problem with that. Okay. So if I've spoken and spoken and spoken and spoken and then things are still not changing, I have to love these people enough to say, hey, they don't have the capacity to do that right now. If it is not working for you, and if my natural set point is joy and happiness. I don't do misery. I don't do sadness. I don't do depression. I don't do any of that. I will feel those in that moment. But if that moment gets to weigh a little too heavy on these scales, baby, I will get aware of it. The job, the car, the food, honey. I done had food to start to make myself. I can't eat that no more. Smoking them Black and Milds I used to smoke, they was making my stomach hurt and I could hardly barely breathe. I can't do that anymore. There's so many, it's not just people, baby. I know how to let things go. It could be a minute, a week, a month, a year, 10 years. It's going to go. And I mean, that's just what it is. Um, so my intention going forward is to slow it down in these relationships, not jump into any connection. I'm still going to connect with people. I'm a lover, y'all. Okay. So to sit up and say, I'm not going to connect with nobody, that's not going to happen. I'm going to connect with people. We came here to be partnered up. I want to insert here. Y'all quit telling people, don't jump into nothing. You need to wait. You need to wait. Listen, and if anybody that knows they done said that to me hears me say that, I'm talking about you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because what did y'all waiting in y'all's relationship do for y'all? Nothing. We still learning. I'ma learn. Y'all gonna learn. It could be 2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, or 20. I'm gonna get in another relationship. I know. Hey, know thyself. But I plan to take a lot of these lessons into my new relationship. I do. I'm gonna continue to do the work. None of my relationship, I can't think of any relationship that I've ever been in that was absolutely horrible. I could tell you stories that may sound like they're horrible, but I just simply have learned, um, let these people do what they do. And you do what you do. Letting people stay past their expiration date is when the feelings start to get hurt. Don't ever assume that just because your feelings is hurt, that they feelings are or aren't hurt. Quit assuming that these people are feeling anything. They might be feeling everything. They may be feeling nothing. Worry about yourself. Even in relationships, beginning, middle, and end. Worry about them and you too, though. You first, then them, because, baby, take care of yourself. This is me to me. I'm having a conversation with myself. I just so happen to invited y'all into it. Um, I'm enjoying this journey. You will never hear me say I'm not loving this, because I am loving this. I have had some good times with these people. Amazing times. And excited to have some good times with some new people. Okay. Do I need to say anything else? I don't know. This may need a couple of other episodes, like a couple of parts. Part 2, part 3. Y'all let me know. Anybody want to come on here and tell their story and what they've learned from relationships, what they intend to take into their next relationship, if they plan on getting in another relationship. Let that hurt.